Good evening, people. Happy Wednesday and all of that good ish. I go by the name of Uptown. This is, as you see behind me, Uptown After Dark. I also go by Ratchet Poppy, Mr. Receipts, El Capitan, whatever you want to call me. I'm here in the building. This is Uptown After Dark, where we, after dark, talk about adult things, adult topics. Most of the time it's usually sexually related, but we're just here to talk about adult contents that grown folks need to have, should be having, but probably aren't having. So if y'all not gonna have it, I'm gonna have it, and hopefully I could create an environment in which you guys can have it. Thank everybody for joining on tonight. Appreciate y'all. I'm trying to think. Do I want to open up talking about Kanye since I was watching this documentary? I don't know. I was watching this documentary on Netflix. Pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Only got a chance to catch the first hour. You know what I'm saying? That man is a tormented genius, to say the least. But tonight, you know what I'm saying? We about to get into this. How to get the spark back in your relationship. As always, we will air this episode probably on Saturday. It'll be up and available on YouTube. But in the meantime, in between time, when you're not watching us live on IG, you can watch all of the episodes of Uptown After Dark available on YouTube. All you got to do is type in Uptown Radio, and we are there. You know what I'm saying? Got lots of great content for you there. You know what I'm saying? So please check it out. Like I said, I want to thank everybody for logging on with me tonight. Please share this while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? If you know some people that could benefit, you know what I'm saying, or just want to be entertained, share it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into the how to get the spark back in your relationship. So for the people that are watching right now, I kind of feel like a relationship is like a job, right? But if you're a man, right, HR is your girl and her counselor friends. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely going to, sit together. They're going to counsel up and they're going to decide whether you're going to get your working papers or not. You know what I'm saying? But, shit happens. So back to how to get the spark back. So first of all, right, communication is definitely important. If you're trying to keep the spark, get it back, upgrade it, communication is definitely important. Men, you got to learn how to communicate better, articulate yourself, speak your mind. But for the ladies, this is definitely for the ladies right now, right? When it comes down to communication, pretend, since y'all think y'all smarter than us anyway, right? Ladies often, claim to be smarter than men. So talk to us like we stupid. Do not sit there and think that we are supposed to be mind readers and we supposed to know what you want, what you need, how to please you, or any of those things, right? Talk to us like we don't know. Sometimes it's okay to just be direct and just say what you want, what you need. It eliminates all of the guessing. It eliminates all of the, uncertainty. Like, just tell us. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't claim to know. Like, tell us. It's okay. Right? And fellas, when your lady does tell you, make sure, you're listening. Listen, if you got to take notes, everybody who has a phone, you got a little notes feature, a little notes app. Take some notes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that way, you can focus. Somebody say, we still don't listen even when we listen. That's a whole other topic. Listen, if you're talking to your man and he's not listening to you, then I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. But honestly, a lot of times women just expect that men are supposed to be mind readers and we're supposed to know. And we damn sure aren't mind readers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't happen that way. The next thing I want to say, right? And this one is specifically directed towards the people who aren't paying attention, right? Because whenever Valentine's Day comes up or birthdays comes up or Christmas, you always have this specific group of people that will sit there and say things like, well, I don't know what to get him. I don't know what to get her because she has everything. He has everything, right? Guess what people always want, even people who have everything? More of it, right? Like if you got money, you want more money. If you like sneakers, or your man likes sneakers, he's not going to complain at another pair of Jordans. If your man likes polo, he's not going to complain at another polo shirt, right? If your woman likes bags, she's not going to complain at another bag. So that whole excuse that, oh, I just deal with this person and they have everything, so I don't know what to get them, that is just you being fucking lazy, right? And, I mean, that's cool if you want to take the lazy approach, but I would not recommend it if you're trying to get the spark back in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lazy. Take some time, take some initiative, and even if you are dealing with the person that quote unquote has everything, right? People love more of everything. So nobody's gonna ever complain at getting more of things that they already have. And in the spirit of paying attention, right? You gotta know your partner's love language. So if your partner likes gifts, give them gifts. If they like words of affirmation, get them a card. If they, enjoy acts of service, maybe you want to, get them a massage. Stay away from the intimate massages, though. Those getting people in trouble out here nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Don't get into the intimate massages. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't recommend it at all. But, sorry, I had to take a little Douce break, y'all. But pay attention. Know your partner's love language. Make sure that you're communicating. And this one is specifically for the fellas, right? Let's see. Let me read this comment. Love language is huge. Most people don't even understand the concept. I mean, listen, for the people that don't understand the concept of love language, the last episode of this show was titled Love Language versus Sex Language. So if they don't know, send them to YouTube, let them watch it. You know what I'm saying? There might be some tips in there for them. But love language is definitely, it's not that much of a new concept, but for some people it is. And, for the people that is new, do some research, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't hurt. But this one is specifically for the fellas, right? Plan some shit, right? Believe it or not, fellas, ladies loved a planned event, you know what I'm saying? You could hit them with, a calendar invite, whether it's to dinner, whether it's for a movie night, whether it's for, like, you take the time to plan something and you send your lady a calendar invite, she's going to think to herself, oh, wow, this dude really put some thought into it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make her smile. Put calendar invites, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Go for the calendar invite if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because she's going to hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Spontaneity is key. Spontaneity is key. However, right? I feel like this, right? You can't have it both ways. So if you're not doing anything, whether your man took the time to plan something or he took the time to be spontaneous, him doing something is better than doing nothing. Because sometimes people work vigorous schedules, which don't provide them the ability to be spontaneous. That's why sometimes you just gotta plan something, right? listen, spontaneous is always dope, but for the people that don't have the time in their schedule, like they have a very rigid schedule, it's like work, kids, the events for the kids, the, bills, gym, like for people to have a crazy life, and especially like if you're a parent and you're trying to navigate being a parent, taking care of the kids, and especially for the parents that may have younger kids that, you can't just get up and go, right? You got to actually take the time to look for a sitter and things of that nature. Listen, planning, that's when planning comes key, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, either you're going to complain about your man not being spontaneous, or you're going to complain about your dude not doing nothing. Him planning something shows effort. So, I mean, spontaneous, I think spontaneous is dope, but, everybody's life and the challenges that they have in their life is different. You know what I'm saying? So, got to take that into consideration. And for the parents out there, right, especially the parents with younger kids, that's definitely when, like, the planning and the organization and the communication is paramount, right? Because without it, it's just going to lead to dysfunction, and then you're going to have somebody sitting around frustrated, and who the hell wants that? You know what I'm saying? But for getting the spark back, right? And speaking of spontaneous, because I do like the idea of spontaneity, right? A random hotel session always works, right? And I understand, listen, for the people that, they cohabitate with their mate, like, that's fine. I mean, y'all got a house, but listen, right? You can get as nasty as you want in a hotel, and you ain't got to clean it up. That's the best part. You don't got to clean. That is somebody else's job to clean it up. So that means if you want to go to the hotel, right, and, lady want to whip out her lingerie, and y'all want to whip out some whipped cream with some chocolate, and y'all want to get into some extra, whatever y'all want to get into, right? When y'all leave, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you don't want to leave it messed up to the point where, they trying to not put that deposit money back in your account. But, change of scenery is always good. No, Lexi, nobody's cleaning up after themselves in a hotel. They pay people to do that. So let them people do their job. And speaking of, because like I said, this whole topic is about keeping the spark, or getting the spark back in your relationship, right? So for all the people who, or all the fellas out there, or maybe not just the fellas, but the people in general who failed at Valentine's Day a couple days ago, right? Just know that you don't have to wait for Valentine's Day in order to show the person that you care about appreciation, right? And if you want to be spontaneous, because I feel like that's lingering in my head now that, Miss Jones then put out the idea of being spontaneous, right? So spontaneous could just be you pick up your phone one day while you're at work, and you randomly cash out your significant other money for lunch, right? Just to let them know, you know what, I got this. This is on me today, right? So the thing is, you got to find the balance between, having spontaneity and having the structure to plan things, because like cash apping your significant other $20-$25 for lunch money, like that takes 2 minutes at most, right? Hopefully for the smart people with iPhones, and you're not using an Android, and your Android is on Boost Mobile, and no disrespect to the Boost Mobile people out there, You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't take long. So you cash app, you make some lunch money, they put a smile on their face. Hopefully, you know, the person that you with appreciate it and they're like, that ain't enough. What you doing? You know? And make sure it's at least $25 because if they go to Shake Shack, listen, you can order 2 things at Shake Shack and it's $45. You know what I'm saying? You know, make sure, you know, I mean, you not, don't send them no dollar menu money, but you know, like it got to be a balance, right? Don't send them dollar menu money, but make sure it's enough where they can get themselves a decent meal, put a smile on their face, you know, or maybe they just throw it on their Starbucks card or put money on their Starbucks card, their Dunkin' card, whatever, you know, because I know some people got to have their morning fix of coffee. I'm one of those people. Like, I like iced coffee in the morning. It could be 2 degrees outside. I still want iced coffee. Oh, my brother Trouble's in the building. I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, being spontaneous is not always about, you know, trying to have random sex in the back of an alley. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just about thinking outside the box and putting a little effort into what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, also, when you think about getting the spark back, part of getting the spark back or keeping the spark or maintaining the spark of your relationship is about make sure that your mate is feeling sexy. Make sure that your mate is feeling desired by you, right? Because, I mean, when you look at social media and you see all of these people out here with these cut and paste bodies and they all look the same, a lot of times that can make a person feel insecure about themselves. And the reason I said a person and not a woman, right? Because I think a lot of men may not verbalize it, right? But if, you know, you looking at dudes that look like Idris Elba all day, you know, or you looking like dudes that, what's homeboy's name from Aquaman, the dude with the long hair, the one that's dating, Lisa Bonet. I forgot his name. I think it's like Jason Momoa. Right? If you looking at dudes that look like that all day, right? And your man happen to glance past your phone and he see that you looking at nothing but dudes that look like that all day, like he may feel, you know, the same insecurities that you may feel when you catch him looking at lovely women on Instagram. Right? But the dude, you know, he got to be tough and he got to hold it in and he got to keep it to himself and act like he don't feel no type of way, you know. And a woman, she might, you know, she gets to verbalize how she, I don't like that shit, nigga. I don't look like that. Well, I don't look like Jason Momoa. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. But the point is, right, make your mate feel sexy, make them feel desired by you, you know, keep the spontaneity going. So that means, right, fellas, you know, you might, while you at work, when you go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, you might need to just whip it out real quick, whip your phone out real quick, take a little pic, send it to her like, bow, you see that? You know what I'm saying? Ladies, you know what I'm saying, you go in the bathroom, you got on your little boy shorts, go in the bathroom, see your man pic like, bow, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit him with that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you keep that fire going. Make sure that y'all making each other feel good and feel sexy. And also, make sure that you feel good about yourself, right? Take the time to give yourself the extra self-care that you need. Because if you feel good, then it's going to be easier for you to make your partner feel good. But if you don't feel good, if you feel like, you know, you look like shit or you having a bad day, then that negative energy could sometimes be transferable. And then next thing you know, you're putting that on without realizing it. You're putting that on to your mate, you know, to your partner, to your better half. And you definitely don't want or need that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially, you know, a lot of times women, you know, they might have recently had, you know, a COVID baby and they dealing with postpartum depression or just depression in general, right? Because I feel like anybody who is living in this COVID era that we're living in right now is suffering from some sort of PTSD, right? Whether you realize it or not. Like this is a very high stress time that we live in. So take the time, make yourself feel good, and then once you make yourself feel good, allow yourself to make your better half feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you know, you're just going to be out here lost. And if you got kids, back to the people with the kids, right? Don't allow the fact that you have kids, even young kids, stop you from having date nights. Don't let it stop you from getting your freak on. I mean, you know, this is sometimes that's why you even need the hotel sessions, right? Because you can't really have, when you got kids in the house, you got to have quiet sex. I mean, quiet sex is not always the most, it's fun, but it's also way better when you just have the freedom to just be as loud and as nasty and as open as you want to be, right? So definitely for the people that got kids, you know, every once in a while you might just need to, you know, swipe that card, you know. I mean, do what's in your budget. If your budget only gets you a short stay for like 3 hours, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just go in there with your Lysol, spray it down. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe you want to sneak one off in the closet while the kids sleep. I don't know. See, if in the laundry room of your building, I don't know. Since you want to keep it spontaneous, why not? Sneak one off in the laundry room of your building. Why not? You know, after you drop the kids off, tell them to go upstairs. Maybe, you know, have your lady give you a little sloppy toppy in the car before y'all go in. I don't know. Keep it spicy. I mean, when y'all first met, she's probably sucking you off in the car. So she need to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? She probably thought it was fun. Next thing you know, 2 years in, she's like, you want me to do that? Ew, nigga, let's just go in the house. What you mean, ew? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. I mean, listen, you gotta keep it fresh, keep it fun. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. You know, I'm trying to think. Do I want to go straight into this PSA that I have for the ladies? You know what I'm saying? Because I got a public service announcement for you ladies. You know, but I'm gonna get back to the fellas for a second, and then I'm gonna bring it home to the ladies, right? So fellas, right? Get your communication game up. Listen, right? If you gotta write down shit, if you gotta take notes, whatever you gotta do, get your communication up so that way you can keep things fresh with your lady, right? Always remember the same shit that you did to get them is the same shit that you got to do to keep them. So I understand that sometimes life becomes challenging. Everybody's out there trying to get as many bags as they can. You know, you got a job and you got a side hustle and you got kids and you're in school, taking online classes, trying to further your education. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? But don't forget the person that you are dealing with in the process of trying to better yourself and get the bag and further your education, right? Because your partner is supposed to be there to have your back and be supportive and you know, do what you got to do. And, you know, for the fellas that, you know, if you suffering from some sort of ED or something like that, you know, you get you some pink horsepower, you know what I'm saying? A$AP Rocky used it and look what happened, you know what I'm saying? 9 months later, bing bong. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we spread. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess that pink horsepower really works. Sorry, I need a minute. Riri. Sorry. I'm off Riri now. I'm on the scissor now. You know what I'm saying? Scissor's the new love. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm repping Scissor hard body right now. You know what I'm saying? You know. Off you, Riri. You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave me for that other sucker from Harlem. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I had a little moment there, y'all. Just give me a second. Gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, fellas, keep the spontaneity going. You know, like I said, if you gotta run in the bathroom while you're at work, send your, you know, lady a picture of your jammy. Ladies, y'all could do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, don't be afraid to try different things, right? You know, to keep the spark going. If you want to get into the sex toys, listen, episode 2 of Uptown After Dark, we talk about sex toys. I'm gonna, you know, sometime within the next couple of months, I'm gonna have Saquana back, you know what I'm saying, so we could get back into another conversation about sex toys. But don't be afraid to spice it up. Add some toys to the equation. Don't be afraid to get into some role play. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, maybe if, you know, you're educated, you know what I'm saying, you might want to sit there and, you know, act like you the principal and she the student, you know what I'm saying? For you brothers that, you know, work construction, maybe you want to come through with your hard hat and your tube belt on, you know what I'm saying? With your jammy swinging, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, ladies, you know, if you work for NYPD, maybe you want to whip out them cuffs. Listen, I don't know. Figure it out. Get your own role playing scenarios together. But, you know, maybe y'all want to go to a bar, go to a meet at a bar, pretend y'all don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, Saquana is gonna be in NYC on Friday. That's what's popping. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Saquana. You know what I'm saying? Bedroom Candy Extraordinaire. You know, like I said, you can go to episode 2 of Uptown After Dark and check out we talking all about the sex toys and all that good shit. You know, so I got a PSA for the ladies, right? So I feel like a lot of women have convinced themselves that Valentine's Day is a day that is just for y'all. And if you believe that, fine. If you believe that and you've convinced the man of your life to also believe that, that is fine as well. And for the ladies that believe that, that means that she's probably not getting a gift and she is going to attempt to package her vagina as a gift. Right? So for you ladies, I just wanted you to know something. Pussy is not a gift. There's only 2 scenarios in which pussy can be a gift. Scenario number 1, right? Now, usually when we think about how it goes down in the bedroom, more often than not, men set the tone, right? So that means we are the initiators. You know, we come through, we set the tone, we set the pace, and we also are more often than not, you know, putting in the majority of the work. If your guy's doing it right, you know what I'm saying? If he's out there, you know, lazy sticking you, then, you know, that's a whole nother story. Yeah, listen, that's for another episode. I'm not going to talk about the men that's giving the lazy stick right now. But if your fellas out there, he's doing it right, you know, he's coming through, he's setting the tone for the night, and that's usually how it goes down most of the time, right? But when a woman comes through and set the tone, that's a completely different night. Like, I'm talking like she come through, she got the lingerie on, she got whatever she need laid out and ready, and you can't do nothing but take her orders. When she come through and she set the tone like that, that's definitely when you could say that vagina is the gift, because that means she's about to put it on you something crazy, right? But I don't know how many women are out there really setting the tone for the night like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Where they are taking total control and, you know, they are damn near dominating their man for that night. And for the women who are, you know, God bless you. That means you got a happy man on your hands. And, you know, listen, right? That's really the key to getting a dude P-whipped, getting a dude whipped, right? Like, if you trying to get a dude whipped, you got to set the tone. You know what I'm saying? But as long as he's setting the tone, you know what I'm saying? You know, and listen, you thinking that you just throwing it back while he pounding you out, that ain't really setting the tone. I'm talking about setting the tone for the whole damn night. You just take control. That's when, you know, you get in here. See, and I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first situation in which vagina could be considered a gift. The second situation in which vagina can be considered a gift is when you bring a second vagina to the table, right? Because if he's about to sit there and just beat up that same old vagina that he been beating up for the rest of the 364 days of the year, you know what I'm saying? Then how's it a gift? You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying, give you the same bag of potato chips 365 days. Like, I mean, you know, like sometimes you gotta remix that thing. You know what I'm saying? And there's different ways you can remix it. You know what I'm saying? You could start out with putting some lingerie on. Maybe you get your Benoit balls together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all want to watch some porn together. You know what I'm saying? The only time it is a gift is when he's apologizing. I don't know about that one. Listen, right? I really don't listen. Listen, angry sex and apology sex is great sex, right? But I don't want my people that's out here watching to be having angry sex or apology sex. I want people to have, you know what I'm saying, good, consistent, regular sex, because I'm going to say it again. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Life is too damn short to be having boring sex. I'm going to say it again for the people out there in the back. Life is too damn short to be having boring sex. So, you know, I don't want people to just be having, you know, he got to put in extra work because he apologized. He trying to apologize. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to, you know what I'm saying, get it together because you upset. And then it depends on what she upset about. Because, you know, some women get upset over anything, you know. I didn't text her back fast enough. I don't give a fuck. Be mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm not about to get myself worked up because you worked up. You know what I'm saying? Some women get upset because, you know, it could just be because we didn't do what you thought we should have known that we were supposed to do, because y'all, again, women love to think that we mind readers. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on why she upset. I don't know. It should always be good. Not if you're mad. You're right, it should always be good. But, I mean, listen, sometimes, you know, a brother come through after a hard day of work, you know what I'm saying? You know, he may not be able to put in his best level of performance, you know what I'm saying? But can't let that happen too many times, brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, because, you know, a woman who is not stimulated properly is going to be an angry woman. I want women out here being chipper. Told you, I don't want angry women. I want happy women. You know what I'm saying? Woman that's happy, sit at her cubicle, she smile all goddamn day. She like, she typing. Hey girl, how you, like, her energy's different. You know what I'm saying? You know. Plus, you know, gotta keep him chipper because, listen, her work husband is scheming. Her work husband is motherfucking scheming, nigga. He waiting for you to fuck up so he can knock her down. He is waiting. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust that nigga. Unless he played for the other team. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, it is what it is. He ain't a threat. But if he don't play for the other team, watch that guy. You know what I'm saying? You know. Don't let her just talk about, you know what I'm saying, oh, she going out for drinks with Chris. Who the hell is Chris? It better be Christine. Better be Kristen. Who the fuck is Chris? Don't you know everybody hates Chris? Who's Chris? Who the goddamn is Chris? That's that work husband. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. His name was Christopher Ding Dong. He ready to lay some pipe. He think he a goddamn plumber. You know what I'm saying? Better watch out, you know what I'm saying? I lost my train of thought. So, fellas, so this is my PSA for the fellas, right? So we have this thing, fellas, that, you know, I like to call the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Here's what I found.
Bitch, Siri, I ain't talking to you. Don't be interrupting my... Mind your business. Bumba. Anyway, Siri trying to interrupt my conversation. I apologize for y'all. You know, Siri's very, very rude today. So this thing that I call the 4, right? So the 4 is basically, you know, if you have, you know, if you're being a good guy, I got to preface that with, you got to be being a stand-up individual first, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you're a good guy, you're a stand-up individual, you're not doing any behind-the-scene things, you know. And if you can maintain the 4, you will be in good standing within your woman all 365 days of the year. So I'm going to tell you what the 4 are. The 4 days that a man is not allowed to fuck up. That is your woman's birthday. That is Valentine's Day. That is your anniversary and Christmas. Once again, I'm going to say it again. The 4 days as a man that you are not allowed to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to maintain good standing with your woman, are as follows: her birthday, anniversary, Valentine's Day, and Christmas. Now, if you fuck up one of them, I'm not saying that, you know, you can't redeem yourself, right? But it's definitely going to require some effort, and then that's when you might have to defer to other stuff. You might need to get into some planning, plan a date night, send her a calendar invite, you know what I'm saying? You got to go out of your way to make her, you know what I'm saying, feel special, you know what I'm saying? You just can't take her to Arby's and tell her, hey, I got the meat, you know what I'm saying? And just think you're going to give her the meat and that's going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, if you do all of those things, you follow those rules, you keep it spontaneous, you remember that the same things that you did to get her are the same things you got to do to keep her. If you remember to be spontaneous, if you don't fuck up the 4, you get some role play going on, you maybe bring some toys to your relationship, you know, you might be able to pull this thing out, pause, and make it work. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that you could do, because remember, you don't have to wait for Valentine's Day to do any of these things. You know, make your woman feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, make your guy feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be out here looking at pictures of Jason Baboa on your phone and sharing them in a group chat with your ratchet ass friends and talk about, you know what I'm saying, ooh, he look good, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, making your man feel away. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you know, keep your group chats where you send all of the pictures of the women twerking in a private group chat. Don't let your lady see it, you know. You know, I gotta, you know, and you'll be fine, you know. I mean, I think that, you know, I got hope for all you people. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, life is too short to be having boring sex. You know what I'm saying? You know, for all the parents out there, you know, I mean, get it in whenever you can, you know, if you got to have quiet sex and wait till the kids sleep, you know what I'm saying? I say you don't really need quiet sex. Just tell her to bite the pillow. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Tell her to bite the pillow. Put on an episode of Law and Order. Everybody watch Law and Order. Put on an episode of Law and Order. Tell her to bite the pillow and put in your work, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Let them hear that. You know what I'm saying? Let her hear the kids. They go, oh, mommy's just watching Law and Order again. And then you know, or CSI, whatever one of them goddamn shows that everybody watch all the goddamn time, you know, or if you know, yeah, or Snapped or whatever it is that y'all watch, you know what I'm saying? Love and Hip Hop, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I feel like, you know, I'm about to go off on a tangent. I feel like Black women only watch like 5 to 10 different shows. It's either Law and Order, Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of something, whether it's Potomac or Atlanta or whatever. They watch vlogs. Sex of the City ain't on no more. You know what I'm saying? But no lazy sex. I see that in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Oh, HGTV. Somebody put that HGTV. Yeah, listen, women love seeing a house that they know they can't have fixed up. Makes them feel good. They just envision themselves. Ooh, that's gonna be me in that house. Ooh. One day that's gonna be me in this house. It's all fixed up. It's all fancy. It looked like shit earlier. It's just like my life. My life is like shit right now, and I'm just gonna fix it up, and my life gonna be good. It's a metaphor for your life, huh? Anyway, fellas, continue to remain, you know, steady on the course. Be good dudes. Keep it spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you might have to just whip it out on her while you in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you did when you first got her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't have no problem. You know what I'm saying? You was like Norva. You was getting head in the whip and not crashing it. You know what I'm saying? Now she looking at you with the stink face. You want me to do what? But who? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say, listen, you know, just don't force yourself on it. Don't be like Trey Songz. That was real dark, huh? Just saying, this is like the 5th allegation that he done got in this year alone. And we only in February. I'm saying, you know, he's not Mr. Still Your Girl. And if he is, listen, who knows how she gonna be when you get it back. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that was real dark. But as I conclude this episode of Uptown After Dark, how to keep the spark of your relationship, remember, you need communication. So that way you can make sure that you and your partner are on the same page and figure out a way that you can express what you want and what you need from your partner. And make sure you do it in a way where you can take their feelings into consideration and not come across as harsh or abrasive. Because, I mean, honesty is important, but your delivery is also just as important as the message, right? So keep that in mind. Pay attention to your partner. Like I said, don't make lame excuses to not put in any effort, right? So even if you have the person or you're dealing with the person that quote unquote has everything, people always love more of everything, right? So there's never going to be a reason for you not to put any effort or any work. And also part of paying attention, you might have to figure out what your partner's love language is if you don't already know. Make sure, and with keeping it spontaneous, right? Role play, have some toys, impromptu hotel sessions, plan some shit, fellas, right? Get a date night going, book something, schedule something, put it in a calendar, send your lady a calendar invite. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's going to put a smile on her face. She's going to be like, oh my God, he put in the effort. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, maybe you want to text your dude a coochie coupon. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You go in the bathroom while you're at work, send a little picture, you'll be like, hey, this is your coupon. That's good for one free, bing bong. You know what I'm saying? Lay him down, smack him, yak him. You know what I'm saying? Good for one free night of whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And then he get to choose whatever hole he want. You know what I'm saying? Bing bong. You know what I'm saying? You talk about spontaneous, right? Listen, if your ladies like spontaneous, tell your man he could choose whatever hole he wants. See how spontaneous it get. You know what I'm saying? You would talk about being spontaneous. That's spontaneous for your ass. And remember, right? You don't have to wait for Valentine's Day or a birthday or anniversary or Christmas or Juneteenth to make your mate feel special. You could do it on any day. You know what I'm saying? You could do it on February 13th, which is known as Side Piece Day. You know what I'm saying? Any day. Juneteenth, Cinco de Mayo, buy a taco. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, Ladies seem to like tacos. You know what I'm saying? So, Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying? Get a taco, a bottle of Casamigos, and then bring her back out. You know what I'm saying? Memorial Day, you say, you know what? Let's have a memorial of all the times I blew your back out. You know what I'm saying? Labor Day, say I'm about to put some labor into that ass. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July, I'm going to beat it up till you see sparks flying, until you see fireworks. You know what I'm saying? Indigenous Peoples Day, you could just let me stop. Oh, man. I had to stop myself. I would have kept going. But remember, you don't need a specific day or holiday to make your mate feel special. You could just say, you know what, it's Friday, and just got paid Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Make your lady feel. Listen, right? I'm gonna tell you what you do, right? You get you a couple $100 of singles. You get you a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? You have your lady strip for you. You know what I'm saying? And you make it rain on her ass. You know what I'm saying? That always works. Oh, go to a strip club with your mate. You know what I'm saying? That's always a great way to keep because going to a strip club is like pre-gaming for what y'all gonna do later, right? So if y'all ain't got the kids for the weekend, kids at their grandmama house, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, y'all go to the strip club, y'all make it happen, you know what I'm saying, let homeboy get a lap dance, let his dick hard like Rockweiler, you know what I'm saying, let him get harder than Chinese arithmetic, and then he take you home and blow your back out. You know what I'm saying? Have you needing a bacchiotomy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, the best type of love is self-love. You know what I'm saying? Without self-love, there's not going to be no love. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. So make sure you take the time to put in whatever self-care you need, whatever self-care you need for your physical and your mental, so that way you could feel sexy, and then that will in turn be continued into your relationship with your mate. That's about it. That's all I got for y'all tonight. This is Uptown After Dark. I am Uptown. We have the rest of the episodes of Uptown After Dark available on YouTube. Season 1 or 2 of Ratchet Thoughts and Isms is available on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can continue to watch me and my brother from another mother, Mel. You know what I'm saying? We are the curators of the culture. You know what I'm saying? We out here. And also this Saturday, I have at 2:30 p.m. I have an interview with his name is Ron O. He goes by the name of Ron O, but his real name is Ron Elliott. You know what I'm saying? You can look him up. He has a documentary coming out called Die Willie Die. It is about the Willie Lynch Project. I don't know if you people out there know anything about the Willie Lynch Project, but if you're black, it's definitely something that you should look into. Not just because it's Black History Month, but because this is something that has been subconsciously affecting black folks for years. Anyway, he has this documentary called Die Willie Die. I'm going to, at some point, post a link with the trailer for the movie so you guys can see the trailer. But on Saturday, 2:30 p.m., I'm going to be interviewing the writer and director of the documentary Die Willie Die. His name is Ron Elliott. So if you're not doing nothing Saturday afternoon, please tune in live. I'm going to be interviewing him. It's going to be a great time. The documentary is great. So please tune in, join me. As always, again, I'm going to tell you guys, life is too short to be having boring sex. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great rest of your week on purpose. Love y'all. Peace.